Hey guys, it's Laura from Lightning Cosplay. Our first project of the year were the helmets we made for Bethesda for their announcement event for the Elder Scrolls Online Greymoor. But we not only made the helmets for them, we also created 2 shields. Well, actually we made 3 shields because we wanted to keep one for ourselves. So in today's video I'm going to show you a full step-by-step tutorial how we made them so you can create your own. Well then, let's start!
The shield design looks exactly like the guard shields we all know from Skyrim, but they got a new crest. We started by printing out the design and transferred it to 20mm polystyrene foam, which will be the core of the shield. A big inspiration for our shields was the block from Vulcanprops, who already built a guard shield some time ago. We wanted to make the shields look like they are made out of thick wooden boards, but of course this would have been quite heavy, so we covered the foam with 6mm wood boards. Again, Ralph transferred the pattern and cut it out with a jigsaw. The shield is made out of 5 wooden boards, so Ralph separated the paper pattern into 5 pieces. Then everything was transferred to the wood board and again cut out with a jigsaw. To get a natural look, avoid straight cuts. It looks much better when the edges are a bit wavy. Next, it was time for the wooden texture. Ralph drew on a random design he used as a guideline. Time for some Dremel action. How intense you want the wooden texture is really up to you. There's no right or wrong. Before gluing the wooden boards on the foam, we added a wood lath to the section where later the handle and the leather strap will be attached. This makes sure that the screws will be fixed firmly. And then it was time to finally glue everything together. We used a very strong spray glue and sprayed it on both surfaces. Wait about 10 minutes until the spray glue has dried, but is still a bit tacky, and then press it onto the foam. For the outer edge we used the Freeform Sculpt epoxy dough from Smooth On. It's the same as epoxy sculpt, but not that pricey. You just net the 2 components together and can start sculpting. Epoxy glaze can be a bit sticky, but you can avoid this by keeping your fingers moist with some water. As you can see later, Ralph worked with gloves. It's not really necessary, but he just hates when his hands get wrinkled from all the water, if you know what I mean. The epoxy clay needs about 24 hours to fully cure. Then we went on with sanding to get a more even surface. And Ralph also added some signs of usage like scratches and dents. The guard shields are supposed to look used and roughly made, so the edge don't need to look perfect. The wooden boards were painted with a dark wood glaze. For more contrast, I added some dark brown to the inner corner of the edge of the shield with my airbrush. I taped off the wooden parts and then it was finally time for my favorite job. I spray painted the edge with my all-time favorite spray paint from Montana. They have the best metallic spray paint I used over the last years. Nearly the entire front of the shield is painted with a brownish red, and on top of it comes the wolf. I applied the red acrylic color with a bristle brush in several layers until I was happy. We cut out the stencil for the wolf with our laser cutter, but of course you can also do it by hand. We are just super lazy. Next we placed the stencil onto the shield and I started carefully dabbing on the black acrylic color with a sponge. I gave the whole wolf just a light coverage because next I filled all the gaps and wanted to avoid that the paint layers will look uneven. So I patiently filled all gaps and also intensified some areas with more black. And of course, the edge needed some weathering. For that, I always use normal acrylic colors, which I thin down with water, brush it on and wipe away the excess paint with a paper towel. The last step was to seal the paint job with a matte spray varnish. The shield was nearly done, but of course the handle was still missing. Ralph made a very simple handle out of aluminum and leftovers of the wooden boards. It was kinda improvised because we could not find a nice fitting handle online, so we made our own and I'm quite happy how it turned out. On the paper you see here is a rough sketch of the two wooden laths with all the measurements. That helps to find the perfect position for the handle. We fixed the handle and also the leather strap with screws and added screw covers. I actually wanted to paint the screw covers silver, but I just realized after I made all the videos that I totally forgot it. But of course I painted them before we sent them out to Bethesda.
This project was really a lot of fun, and I'm happy that we managed to make one shield for ourselves. I still don't know if we will hang it onto our prop wall or if we will make a table out of it. I don't know, we will see. So I hope this video helps you to create your own shield, or maybe you can use some of the techniques for other projects. And if you like this video and want to support us, hit the like button, and of course don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, then hopefully see you next time. Bye bye!